Hi, welcome to Thatssotrishy. I'm Trish and my friends call me Trishy, and this is my YouTube channel where we talk about all things beauty, health, motivational, and navigating this crazy thing called aging or trying to anti-age or age gracefully. So thank you for joining me today. I want to talk about something fun today and lighthearted. We are in the midst of the COVID-19 stay-at-home self-quarantine crisis, and everything's pretty heavy on Facebook right now. So I thought for those of us who are girly girls and like to do beauty things and treatments, that we'd keep it lighthearted today. Now this was the video that almost didn't happen. I try to film on my videos in my front foyer. I've bought some nice YouTube lights and whatnot, and nothing seems to do well as the light from the sunshine. So I've waited all week for it to stop raining. So today it was really sunny earlier and I had great light, and my neighbor started mowing. So I couldn't really, begrudge her that. I'm glad she got out some fresh air, so I just went back and did something else for a couple hours. The sunshine came back, she got done mowing, I came back out here, and there was a window washer standing facing me in the front foyer window, looking at me like, why do you have a camera and a microphone and everything? I don't know if he thought I was filming him or what, but I'm super blessed that we have a window washer. He washes the whole exterior of our house for 25 bucks every month. You can't beat that. Definitely worth me trying to do it, because I would smear it like a kid smearing snot or something. Today we're going to talk about lashes for days, 3 days. You would have to be under a rock to not know that falsies, these kind, are all the rage these days. Years ago, you'd watch old movies and you'd see all these famous starlets with these glamorous eyelashes, and when I was a little girl, I was like, oh, I want to be like that when I grow up. Well, thankfully, now they have come back with a vengeance. And what I have discovered is, if you practice and find the right ones for you, it's easier and less expensive than mascara. I don't like to take a lot of time to get ready, believe it or not. Princess as I am, I get really impatient. And when I was using mascara, and I used fiber mascara, which is great mascara, I am not dissing it at all. I love that mascara. I sold it for a while. But I'm lazy. The older I get, I'm not really lazy, but the older I get lazier. And it would take me a couple coats in the morning, and I have to get waterproof because I cry at a toothpaste commercial. I cry so easily. And at night I'd be chiseling off and trying not to tear my eyelashes off. So I just started experimenting with falsies just for fun at first. And some worked, some didn't. And then I came across the most amazing lashes I have ever found. What do they say? The creme de creme? I came across on Amazon faux mink lashes. And guys, I have had so many people say, your lashes are so pretty. Are you using Latisse? Well, I actually used to use Latisse, so that's probably why some of my friends asked. But I got lazy and didn't want to put that on every day either. So a lot of people, I think, don't even realize that they're falsies because they're not crazy dramatic. So I'm going to link in the description box below the set that I use, the brand that I use. We're not supposed to say specific prices on Amazon anymore, I think, because prices change as the video gets aged. People hopefully will be watching this video a year from now. But I can tell you that they're less than $20 a month. I reuse them about 3 times. They come in a package of 3. So you can do the math. I've got 3 and I wear them 3 days. It lasts me a pretty good while. Usually the first time you have to bend them to get them in shape. The second time it's like perfection. They're already molded to your eye. And the third time they still look good, but that's about the last time I want to use them. To me, they're starting to get a little gnarly looking. You can actually wear these longer than 3 days. Sometimes I've been known to wear them for 5 if I'm being super lazy. But I find for me, after 3 days, they tend to get makeup in them. And to me, they just look a little dirty. So after 3 days, I take them off at night with olive oil. You guys who watch me know I'm a huge olive oil fan. I take them off with a little cotton and olive oil, and then I let my eyes and my skin rest overnight, and then the next morning I apply them for 3 more days. They're also great right now in this COVID-19 self-quarantine because you can order them online, right? I already said they're less expensive than most mascaras. They last for 3 days. They're quicker, so they're just great. So let's get to it. I'm gonna take you guys to uncharted water or territory, back to my room where I get ready. All right, we are ready to cut them to size. And as I said, I think cutting them to fit your specific eyes is one of the big keys. Maybe everybody else realizes that, but I didn't when I first started wearing lashes. I tried to put these big, long, honker ones on my little beady eyes, and I didn't realize you have to cut them to your size. So you're going to have to play around with them and measure them to what fits you. So for me, I have discovered I cut off about 2 sections. So you can kind of see, whoop, there's a section, and there's a section. So snip. And I can tell just from, I wear them all the time, that is about right for me. And you can compare that to the other uncut one. So I have to cut quite a bit off. There's before and after, so quite a bit. And then I am going to cut this one, 2 sections. Now something you have to be careful with is sometimes at the very end the edge will be sticking out. So that one looks okay, but if the edge sticks out, this one is showing it. I do not know if I can show you this or not. Yeah, see the little edge sticking out? That's gonna poke you. That's gonna make you miserable. So, all right, we're ready for application. Yes, I look like Cindy Lou Who with my hair all pulled back off of my head and on the top, but we need it out of the way. So the next thing we want to do is we want to put glue on our eyes. This is one of the biggest tricks. You don't want to just put glue on the lashes. You want to put glue on your eyes and then your lashes. I currently am just using Duo. Man, that looks nasty. This is just the standard that's been around forever, but I use the Duo brush. So I am going to just line the top of my eyelashes, almost like I'm going to do eyeliner, but no wings. We can't have wings. I'm going to go over that one more time. Now this one, it dries clear, but it kind of has a blue hue to it. And I experiment back and forth. Sometimes I use black eyeliner, but I wouldn't recommend that unless you feel like you've really gotten good, because you can make a big old mess. And I have gotten some of that on my actual lash. So I'm just going to try to wipe that off so it's not globby. Sometimes I go over it again because it's harder when you're filming than if you're just at home by yourself. Now, I get in no hurry whatsoever because you really want to let this set for a minute or two so it gets tacky. If you start trying to put these lashes on when it's all wet, it's not going to have the sticking ability. So now we're going to grab our lashes that we have cut. We're going to pick the sides because one side fans out longer on the end. And you are going to put your glue on the underside of the lashes. Now, I'm blind as a bat, so bear with me. Put my glasses on, and we are just going to rub the glue. It is so much harder filming and doing this. We're going to rub the glue on the underside a couple times. I always recommend, like I talk about this all the time, for one thing, I was holding the glue upside down and it started dripping. I recommend on the very edges, put a little extra, because that's when they like to curl up on the very edge. I don't know if your eyes are just more watery on the edge, but they tend to do that. All right, now the other thing, I have just made a mess. My glue just dripped, and I was just getting ready to say, I would make sure that you don't get glue on your fingers, because then the lash is going to tend to stick to your fingers. So I'm getting a baby wipe, washing my fingers off, and I'm just going to blow on this a second. And then here's the other little trick. You want to curl these a little manually. So I'm just going to take it like this. I'm just trying to loosen up that straight band. Alright, we're ready for application. So you're just going to set it right on top of your lash. I know some people have been trying the new under the lash. I've never done that. I actually did. I don't say so. Do say so myself. I did a pretty good job. Sorry for the camera. So they're done. I have super crazy hair, but I added a real thin line of black eyeliner on the top, and I'm pretty happy with them. So there you go, 3-day eyelashes.